Welcome back. Welcome back to Immediate Response. Thank you, Ronald. That's Ronald Barefoot Sims, my producer from the great class of SAC 1971. And SAC is getting ready to celebrate 80 years. So coming up next will be some people from SAC, Brother Wright. But I want to welcome you here. It's good to see you. Introduce yourself to the nation, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all listening. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrick Wright from Fly Wight 242, drone company. And originally, I'm from the Nassau.
Yes.
And what got me into drone technology was actually I was on the Defense Force.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I flew drones with the Defense Force.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And I left. I went off to Canada for a bit, and I continued doing drone technology over there as well.
Right.
And I just acquired some skills on top of the other skills that I've been on the Defense Force with. And I came back home to become a premier drone company for the Bahamas.
Good stuff, sir.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on that vision.
Thank you.
Yeah, how did you get into drones?
Well,
It was at the Defense Force.
Well, originally, actually, I was in flight school in Florida.
Yeah, which one?
Barichi Aviation.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So,
what part of Florida is that?
in Dania Beach.
Dania Beach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know Dania Beach.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I know that area.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that's what I originally got my aviation inspiration from.
Yes.
But then COVID came, and my scholarship had been taken away from me because all the airports had closed down.
Right,
so
right.
That's when I came back home and joined the Defense Force.
Okay.
And they put me inside the Air Wing Department where I flew around a bit after disaster relief with Dorian.
So you're an actual pilot too?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you've been doing this drones for a while.
Yes, sir, for 6.5 years now.
That's exciting, hey?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the shots that you can get and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you have seen lately on Facebook, actually, I've been providing some of the live coverage of the fire on...
Oh, that was you?
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you'll be doing some drone stuff at Jump Canoe so I can see my Valley boys from any vantage point?
Yes, I would love to. If you could connect me to whoever it needs to be,
Okay.
that would be very great. Because I
Okay.
actually have so many different ideas and initiatives that I would like to, even partnership with tourism, also with the Ministry of Education.
Yes.
Because I want to actually introduce a national or regional drone school.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
What type of person would make a good drone pilot, Mr. Wright?
Anyone who's just enthusiastic about just learning, and more persons who also wants to be inside of the aviation field, because it touches a lot about aviation and safety as well.
Right.
But any person who just tech savvy or just like to do videography or even photogrammetry.
Yes.
Yes, so anyone who just would like to take it to another level and get aerial view, they're welcome to come.
So how's the school coming? How are things and what are some of the plans that you have for it?
Okay, so I have two initiatives that I actually have coming up.
Yes.
I'm doing a donation at one of the local schools.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So
Which school is that?
At formerly Oakfield Primary.
Yes.
But I think it's named something new now.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So we're looking to do a donation for their
Good stuff.
coming up. And also I have an initiative where I want to start a summer program for teaching kids how to use drones safely.
Very good stuff, man.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good.
So if anyone would be interested, they can hit me up at Fly Wight 242 on Instagram or my number.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Jay Fernandez says awesome.
Thank you.
On our Facebook page, watching
Thank
us
you.
on Facebook. We have a whole lot of people watching on Facebook. I just want to introduce you to a gentleman who was on this show, a Bahamian who was the captain on American Airlines based in Dallas, Texas. He flew here to be on the show.
Wow.
Yeah, an incredible guy. He does similar stuff in terms of teaching young people how to fly.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll put you in contact with him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because
Thank
he's
you.
doing a whole lot of stuff. His name is Captain Timothy Russell, and his father was the director of agriculture, Sidney Russell, but he's based in Dallas and as a captain for American Airlines.
Wow.
Yeah, we have, and then there's another Bahamian in Las Vegas, Captain Adderley, who works at the Las Vegas International Airport doing stuff. Yeah, I tracked them down, because I take the show on the road to these places.
Wonderful.
But that's good. I'm happy that you're doing that. What does one need to do to sign up for your program for the young people, sir?
So what they just need to do is contact us at 820-4550. That's the main Fly Wight business phone contact. You can WhatsApp that or call that.
Yes.
Or Fly Wight 242 on Instagram or on TikTok as well.
And this is amazing.
Yes, sir. Or email us at flywrightbahamas@gmail.com or our website at theflyright.com.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ms. Bo says, I don't leave out the valley. Yeah, no, that's where I'm from. I am from the valley. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good news, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's good news. Like I started to ask you, I'm trying to... The person who would sign up for this, who would be good at this, is someone with at least tech savvy, eh?
Yes, sir.
But most young people are tech savvy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So also I do training as well.
Oh, good.
Yes, sir, and consultation for businesses.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Speak about that, please, Mr. Wright.
So what we do, we also, for certain industries, for an example, for agriculture, which is another one I'd like to also touch with, if in the Ministry of Agriculture.
Yes.
I have another initiative where we have, for example, consultation. We would sit down with business owners. We would discuss to them how drone technology can be integrated into their company.
Wow.
We show them how they can save just say on hours of labor and cost of insurances as well.
Man, that's great.
And we bring in certain drones that can also do for field crop dusting.
But you need to be in contact with the Minister, Jomo Campbell, the Honorable Jomo Campbell.
Please do connect them to me, please.
Yes, he's a good man. He's the MP for Centerville.
Wow, okay.
Where the valley is.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, yes, sir. So that's what we do. So we do consultation for that. And then for the training aspect is what I provide is that I would also train sometimes the owner or just the employees themselves on how to use each of these drones that we have brought in for them.
Yes.
And we teach them, and that's how we cooperate as the business.
Now, explain to me as a layman, what all can you use drones for? I know our very own Neville here does the drones for ZNS.
Okay.
Yeah, I call him a great man. But I'm not. What all can we do? I know about that, and then of course Junkanoo. Drones are Junkanoo, I know that. But what else can we use drones for, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sir. So facet of things. So for aerial footagery, you can also have them for security purposes, for search and rescue. That's part of some of the stuff that I did on the Defense Force as well.
Yes.
You can have them for like just capturing certain moments in time, where for just advertisement purposes. You can also use them for like agriculture.
Yes.
That's just so many different ways you can put it in. Even sometimes now for movies.
For movies, yes.
Yes, sir.
Let me read a comment from Glenda Miller, who normally watches program out of Canada, but I think she's in Eleuthera now. She says on our Facebook page, an inspirational young man. We have multiple intelligent young men, but doing absolutely nothing with their skills. As a retired educator, I truly admire you, sir. Congratulations on all that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Glenda. Yeah, I admire you too for what you're trying to do and what you will continue to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because there's so many positive things that you could channel your energies into.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. So, what else do you have planned for that you can share?
Well, right now I'm also curating a collaboration for local businesses, for young entrepreneurs. And what I was doing, I was going to give my company's time as my portion of donation.
Right.
And if there's other entrepreneurs that want to be a part of the collaboration, I would like them to contact me as well, and we'll put them off a grand collaboration, and I would like to blast it to the world so we can bring new tourists and new ideas, because I want to get young entrepreneurs to the world, and that's what my company provides, eyes to the world.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Sunshine Bain, one of our regular viewers all the way in Mangrove Key, says good morning to you.
Good morning.
She's tuned in on the Facebook page. We have a whole host of them. Brendaline Wilson is in Atlanta. Carolyn Dorset is in Pembroke Pines. Norma Ferguson Hill is all the way in Tennessee. Florina Roll is here. Shirley Roll. Annadelle Cummings Wiley is in Toronto.
Good morning, good morning.
Jay Fernanda, that's your people. Cleo Bow is here. Tonya Roll. Nadine McKinsey McClintock, a whole host of them. Wow. Adele Branch is over in Grand Turk in the Turks and Caicos Islands watching us this morning too. We have a whole lot of people out today on the page watching. Carol Moss is also tuned in, and Michelle Carey. And Leslie Nixon and his wife, they're at the hot dog stand. So, when you were growing up, what did you know what you wanted to do, Mr. Wright, as a young man?
Yes,
I mean, you're
sir.
still young, but
Thank you.
as a younger man.
Yes, sir. Actually, I always wanted to be a pilot.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I was actually gracious enough to live to see that dream at a young age through a lot of help growing up. I was a little troublesome growing up, honestly, but
Yes.
I had some very good mentors in my life that helped me,
Awesome.
that didn't lead me astray. So,
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
How were you able to deal with that? Because we have a lot of young men today who are getting in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere you turn is another incident. And unfortunately, a lot of it leads to the conflict resolution isn't there. So these things lead to death.
Yes, sir.
You know, you stand on somebody, match somebody toe, a young fella toe, he's upset all day and he looks for you. How did you manage to escape all of this, Mr. Wright?
Actually, what I do now is I do mentor a few young kids that I grew up around the neighborhood with.
Yes.
I always used to travel around a lot. And what I tell them now is just say sorry.
Right.
Sorry will actually make you see another day.
Yes.
Don't be ashamed to say sorry.
Yes.
Yes,
But
sir.
a lot of them don't want to do that.
No, sir. But that's just one thing I tell them to say. If you say sorry, and you come to me, and every time you tell them sorry, sometimes I tell them, every sorry you give a person, I give them $1 for it.
Oh.
Yes, sir. So sometimes they say, I think sometimes they be just trying to get over on me sometimes, but I give them like $20 sometimes in a week, but I be like, that's good.
Wow.
So small little initiatives, just try to break the cycle.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So
Good stuff.
Yes,
Karen
sir.
Moss says, good morning. Carolyn Dawson said, brilliant young man.
Thank you.
Continue to do well. Yeah, he's a brilliant young man. I'm happy for you and that you're able to follow your dream and you want to give back at the same time.
Yes, sir.
To the communities and the young people that you grew up with.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what's next for Mr. Wright? Where your rights are from? That's a long pause.
That's a controversial story, but yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll leave that out. But what's next for Mr. Wright as a young man?
Me, for a young man, actually, what I would like to do is, like you said, give back more. That I'm back into the Bahamas now, because I guess I traveled a lot. Because before this, I went to LJM Maritime College.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you were there? Okay.
Yes, sir. So I was part of the first cohorts.
Really?
So I traveled.
Mr. Mortimer and those little Mortimer.
Yes, sir. So I traveled around the world.
Really?
At LJM.
Well, that's good stuff.
Yes, sir. So that's a part of another industry that I've tapped into was the maritime industry, because now I have also a lot of ideas that I'd like to tap into with drones technology for actually the port, but I just would like to meet the persons that responsible for those their departments.
Okay, Lorraine's restaurant at Black Point says good morning, and she says awesome.
Good morning.
It's a big restaurant in Black Point, Exuma. Yeah, Lorraine's, and let's continue on, sir. You're doing well. We still have about 10 minutes, so
yes, sir.
Anything you want to share that I may not have asked already, sir?
No, sir. I think we covered the basis of everything. Like I say, only now is just connecting me to those potential persons in those departmental heads.
Yes.
And also anyone who want to contact us, they can also check out some of the work that I've done so far in the Bahamas and also Canada, because we do wedding photography, funerals, also advertising for businesses. So
you got the whole thing covered.
Yes, sir. So if we go down to Black Point, we can come down and do a promotional video for the restaurant as well.
Edna Hart says, awesome. Continue to do well, right?
Yes,
Edna Hart.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. So you could do all the family islands.
Yes, sir.
And then there's a big development starting up in Grand Bahama soon, and then you might want to look at these things,
Yes, sir. Even for surveying as well.
Yeah, that's good. You have great vision for a young man.
Thank you.
And Miss Bo, Rita Bo say there's some rights in Long Island, and there's some in Exuma. And there's some in Andros, but she said there's some in Long Island.
Okay.
I leave that right there.
Tell her hit me up so I can learn a bit more of the background.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So
she's from Long Island, so. Karen Moss said drones are good for surveillance in the southern Bahamas.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. That's something I'm sure you have really thought about.
Yes, sir. And even for the Defense Force, now where I came from, I actually now have a lot of ideas that I could also provide for consultation on recommendations, and I understand it's political, and I try to pedal lightly with that.
Yes.
But I also have ideas for that if they are listening that would like to hear what I have to say.
Yes.
I have a lot of ideas and initiatives that can actually help even with immigration as well.
Wow, that's powerful, man.
Yes,
that's
sir.
good stuff, sir. Yeah, that's good stuff, because, we're having challenges with that and the immigration and art and so forth. Okay, so I'm excited about the school that you plan to do, training.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, getting young people involved in it.
Yes, sir.
It's something very positive and uplifting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And for recreational activities too, so they can put down the weapons and come and pick up a drone.
Right, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because too many have too many weapons.
Yes, sir.
Every time you turn around, it's something else or somebody else.
Yes, sir.
And that died tragically.
Young kids.
Young, very young. Haven't really even lived this yet.
Haven't seen anything.
No. So, Mr. Wright, we still have 7 minutes. So, what would you say to these young men now who are falling within the cracks, our young men today?
Just try to stay positive, and I know everyone has that same try cry. Everyone tell you stay positive, but no one's actually doing anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, me personally, I'm trying to do something about it and not just only speak about it. Like I say, a drone initiative program for after school, even just for times, if you can keep them an hour flying a drone, that's one less hour that kid is alive.
Yes.
So that's small programs and ideas that I say, for me personally, I like to give back to help them. Hey, it's a different way.
Yes.
Come here, come learn something.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Where did you learn about drones, you said?
Well, originally...
At the Defense Force and then over at...
And Breachy Aviation.
Yeah.
Yes, in flight school.
In Dania.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, that was good. You were immediately attracted to it.
Yes, sir, actually, because when I saw they were doing the drone fly over shores.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I was like, okay, wow. that's different.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I know they used to have the air show in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they'd have it periodically.
I love to go to see one of those in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, and you get to see all of the big aircraft.
Definitely.
Yeah, and flying formation and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Blue Angels and all that stuff.
Oh, I'd love to see them one day too.
Yeah.
That's one of the on my bucket list things to do.
Oh, that's great.
Yes,
that's
sir.
great. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. So, explain for us. How does drone technology work for us who not smart like you?
Well, like we say, I have beginner programs as well.
Okay.
So for all ages that is just willing to learn something new. So it isn't just more for kids.
Yeah.
Actually, it's actually for persons who, for younger teenagers, also for young adults, even older adults who, like I say, just want to learn a new craft.
Right. Look here, Karen Moss says drone security business train drone users to assist in crime. Okay. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, that's another initiative.
Yes, it's a whole lot of stuff, eh?
Yes,
and you seem to have been, you're right on point at this time, coming in with it. Yeah, okay, good stuff, good stuff.
Yes, sir. So like I say, if those who are listening and want to have contact with me, they can email me at flywightbahamas@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp us or call us at 242-820-4550, or on Instagram or TikTok at FlyWright242.
Okay, all right, so, all right, that's good. And when do you plan to start the school?
Well, actually, that one is more when I need to get and speak with those heads of department, because they have on Wolf Road, they are having a new school the government is building.
Oh, yes, it's across from Bahamian.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
so
up at the Seventh-day Adventist
yes,
facility.
Sir. So I would like to actually, if that'll be the first school, I would like to start right there.
Okay.
Because that's already something that is upcoming and brand new. So I'd like to tie in Fly Right with that initiative program as well, what the government is doing.
Yes. How did you come up with the name Fly Right?
Well, I just always like to be a pilot, so I just like to fly a lot, and then you can't go wrong with a right.
No, you can't. That's good. That's good marketing, my brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's good marketing. How important was your vision to bring you here? The Bible says, without vision, then the people will perish. How important was your vision and your faith to bring you to this point, Mr. Wright?
My upbringing, actually, and the fact that I always know that was not where I was meant to be.
Okay.
The uncomfortability was what drive me mostly, because I was always uncomfortable.
Yes.
So now I have a different drive and different hunger now that I want to give back to those communities of which I have felt personally with, and also to just make a difference within the country, because I want my right to actually have a powerful meaning, because I did not initially had it as a younger child.
Yes.
So that's more of my drive and hunger, which I strive for, to make a difference.
So growing up, who were some of your early influences? Who influenced you earlier when you were growing up? Who would you say, someone that stands out in your mind?
My mom.
Okay.
Because my mom went through a lot.
Yes.
At a young age.
Right.
And we had our sometimes difficulties growing up as a young man, and given the conditions, circumstances she is given at the time. But she's never let me astray.
Right.
I must say, like, we've had sometimes, but she's always, I could say, been there.
Yes, sir.
So I give a lot of credit to my mom. And there's a few other mentors who's there as well in my life too, who've just helped me along the way.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good mother, eh?
No, sir.
Nothing like a good mother. No, nothing. Well, that's good. That's good news. And now you're here at this point, and you want to give back, and you want to help others.
Yes, sir.
And that's admirable, you know? That's admirable. Okay, all right. Okay. Let's see. We still have a few minutes left, sir. There's some people just texting me, so they're enjoying listening to you this morning on this program.
Thank you.
It's refreshing to hear a young man so focused. And that's important. You know, a lot of our young men are not focused. But you remain focused, Mr. Wright.
Yes, sir.
Despite of all the distractions.
Have to.
Because there are lots of distractions out there.
Definitely.
Yeah, but you remain focused in spite of it. You know what you wanted to do, and you know how you're going to achieve it.
Yes, sir. Because if I could be inspiration to others, at least I might not know someone watching me, and hey, I just want to be inspiration to someone else who might be looking up to me too.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So if each one could teach one, then the Bahamas would be such a better place.
Man, this is great.
Thank you.
This is great. Okay, we have 3 minutes left. Give me some closing thoughts. It's all yours, sir.
Okay. Well, I'd like to just thank everyone who has been supporting me so far. And I'd like to thank Mr. Butler, Marco Butler. He's also been someone who's been very inspirational in my life as a mentor.
Yes.
Like I say, my mom, Wesley, JJ, his mom as well, Mr. Francis, my wife, everyone who just been supporting me through it all.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So that's all I had to say. And anyone who, like I say, contact us at Fly Wight 242 on TikTok or Instagram. And you can hit us up also at 242-820-4550.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff, sir. Good stuff.
And thank
all
you
right.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no. Just one more question. Would you recommend other young people get involved in this?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Because there's so many different job opportunities. Like I say, it doesn't only have to be where you're just trying to do marketing with drones. You can also do for security purposes. Even if you work for a security firm, at least you'd have an actual technical skill that you can also transfer from security.
Right.
Now you can also go now into agriculture, because then you'll be sometimes using the drones for the agricultural field. Or you can also switch from agriculture to teaching, because you're already certified in flying drones for the country.
Oh, man, this is great.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Great stuff. Okay, I can't let you go yet. I have a text coming in for you. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is a great young man.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, sir.
Thank
I wish you all the best of success in your future endeavors, and thank you for popping in. Fly Wight, Mr. Wright. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Karen Mars said she suggests you partner with the police surveillance. People are thinking here with you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's Karen Mars. She's a thinker.
If I get quickly interject to Karen, actually what I was assisting the police with was giving them live aerial coverage when they're fighting the Solomon fire.
Oh, yes.
And I was actually helping them show the angle of attack and safe ways of getting into actually fighting the fire. So if they actually want a partnership with me as well, please to let them contact me.
Good stuff. Throw out your number again before you leave, please, Mr.
242-820-4550. 820-4550. Fly Wight 242.
Okay. Glenda Miller said, love within a home. The kids are inspired to stay on the positive, and the proper mentoring is very important. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't touch it down. We're coming right back with some people from SAC. A great school. They're celebrating 80 years as an institution and a big red machine. We'll be right back after
our adoption by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
We figured that we could use the First Bahamas branch of Toastmasters Club 1600, an all-male club that specializes and focuses on developing young men for leadership through communication.
This program has grown and has impacted our school in such a positive way that I don't think we'll ever have them leave us.
Too often, instead of us looking within, we look outside for someone to blame. Go take a look in the mirror. Instead of trying to identify what the problems are, let's try and figure out how we become a part of the solution.
We are teaching these children how to dream beyond their community.
Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Planning the execution of a newscast is serious business. From the assignment to the concept of the story, everything has to be precise, on point, always. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, is your trusted news service. We get it right the first time. Our preparation for you each night is done with care, knowing that our voices will reach you on 700 islands and keys with unquestionable accuracy. It gives me great pleasure each night to say,
welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. I'm your national anchor, Mukesh Lapinder.
Attention supervisors and team leaders. Join us for the Competent Supervisor Seminar on Thursday, May 29th at the Cancer Society of the Bahamas from 12:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. This empowering event features Bahamian international motivational speaker, Spence Finlayson, who has conducted this seminar in over 20 countries. Learn essential leadership skills, boost your confidence, and take your career to the next level. The fee is just $299, which includes a delicious lunch. Spaces are limited. Call Irma Duncanson at 424-3762 to register today. Don't miss this opportunity to become a more competent and effective supervisor.
This is a fantastic self-improvement opportunity you shouldn't miss.
I don't know, but there's all kinds of cars in the park. You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, there's no parking. Look at this way. Like, he ain't getting nowhere to go. No parking. That's no parking. No, that's how they get. No, you can't park on the gas. I can be that long. I can be that long. On the gas spot, man. Hey, what's going on, dog? Well, I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way park here, man. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad, big bro. And he got a sticker inside that say this mod, though. We gotta move. This is honey gas. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
Welcome back to Immediate Response. Diana's last child with you. And I'm honored in this segment to be joined by some great sockers. As promised, starting off with the legendary Malcolm Adley, the lead dancer with the Valley Boys, the Banner Man. Ronald Sims, the Banner Man. Malcolm, class of what, 65? 65. All right. Yeah, 65.
Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you. You look well, man.
Boy, listen.
Yeah, I see you and Daphne walking every morning, and that's a good thing.
Trying to keep the sack spirit.
Yeah,
Remember, I can't run the quarter mile anymore.
No, you were good with that. Good to see you. Who's this beautiful lady on the side of you? Miss Thompson. This looks like Earl Thompson's daughter and Earl Thompson's sister, a great sacker. Miss Thompson, good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
You look so well. You know, I can't turn down sock. People say, I talk about two things, sock and the valley. Right? Yeah, they support you to talk about sock. But, you know, it really is a great institution. A great institution. And I would say on record right now, Sister Anastasia, that the class of 1973 is the best class that SAC ever put out. The only other class that can come close to us would be Ronald Simpson's class, 1971 with Dr. Minnis, Phil Galanis, and a whole group of them. Other than that, 73 is the year. But I digress. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, I say one thing to you. Sorry, Spence.
Go ahead.
You know, I go on with the classes of 70s.
Okay.
I represent the 60s.
All right. Yes. What Godfrey is ahead of you?
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it. No, he was here the other day. He wrote a new book.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the 8 to 8 days. 8 a.m. to 8. You were part of that. You think Miss Thompson and them could handle that 8 to 8?
Boy, let me tell you, we were different crew in those days.
Right.
Remember, we had no distraction.
None.
We were all
boys.
men, all boys. We didn't even see anybody looking other than us until the weekend.
Well, I guess that's why your parents sent you to SAC, right?
Earl Thompson Jr.
Watch it now.
Earl Thompson Jr. on our Facebook page says the class of 79 is the year. It's the best class. That's Earl Thompson Jr., someone she knows well. And Chris Adderley says SAC 84.
I would say 89 then.
Okay, we're going on. But let's talk about the big event. 80 years.
Yes,
80
Augustus
years.
College has been leading in education in this country for 8 decades, founded in 1945 by Father Frederick Free.
Yes.
We started out with 35 young men, forms 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
And in 1967, the girls came.
You know, it's amazing. I took the show on the road to New York 3 years ago to broadcast live. And my producer, they always tease me about SAC, right? And say, I always find SAC people. The first guest was a man who came on who was 92 years old.
Wow.
He said he went to SAC when it was the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember his name right now. Could you imagine that? So that's some time, eh?
Yes.
That's a lot of time of excellence.
You know, growing up, all I ever heard was SAC. My father was one of the first
I know.
Class of 1954.
Wow.
So we heard the stories, Malcolm, about the 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Right.
Then they wore the gray shirt and the gray pants.
Yes.
And he walked to school from Chipping Arm.
Wow.
Yes, we heard many stories.
Wow.
And no, we cannot handle that today.
No. You think Anastasia could handle that?
Absolutely not.
Too many distractions.
Welcome. Tell us about the big ball now, Anastasia, and then I'm going to come back to the great Malcolm Adderley. Who's going to start off with the ball?
Well, you all know this year is SAC's 80th, and SAC is handling the ball this year. So I know Malcolm has a lot of exciting things, but I'll give you the date of the ball. The ball is next week, Saturday, 31st, at Bahama.
Yes.
A slow $300 that's going to go towards a slow.
Yes. So you have a lot of things you want to do with that, eh?
Yes.
I got a letter from Gino Nan. Morning, Gino.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that for the alumni, I need you to come out in full numbers and support that, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done. We need the solar panel, the school. You know, we always like to be the trendsetters. We need the campus to be improved. You know, we need our track developed.
Yes.
We need to extend our building. I went in there the other day and I saw the trophies and I was amazed. We need a building for our trophies.
Yes.
We need a building because there's so much.
Yes.
It's running over us all over the desk. you need to our alumni need to go there and see it to see what we are talking about. But I know Malcolm has plenty to say. But the chair, the co-chair of the board.
Mr. Malcolm Adderley, yes, sir.
I would say a few things, but you said a lot of things about what we did it for. But I think our esteemed principal,
the great
she has all the outline of the activities, and I think that she would probably be the best person to take it at this time.
So Malcolm and I are co-chairs of the ball committee.
Awesome.
And we're very excited about this event. Next week, Saturday, May 31st at 7 p.m., the Grand Hyatt Ballroom, New Providence Room. We are expecting 400 to 500 people at this ball.
It's
going to be a night of celebration.
Yes.
No long speeches.
No.
We are going to party.
And Malcolm is a party, yes.
He is a party.
He's a valley.
He's a valley.
I'm a valley boy.
Yes. Says no long speeches, no long speeches.
Correct.
We are going to have roll call, so you need to make sure that your class is represented. So that when we have roll call, you can stand up and cheer.
Oh, yes, good stuff.
And this is going to be a reunion.
Yes.
Awesome. We're going to have the famous Essence Band.
Essence, yes.
Essence will be our entertainment for the evening, and filling in as DJ is Gary Super Johnson.
One and only.
And during the cocktail reception, we'll have the Royal Bahamas Police Force Pop Band.
Okay, yes.
So this is going to be a night full of fun, excitement, dancing, celebrating, reuniting. We have lots and lots of door prizes, and we will also have a silent auction. We have 2 art pieces we're going to be auctioning off for the silent auction. And so this is, you cannot miss this event.
I need to read this from Osaka on our Facebook page. Brenda Knowles, she says, good morning. Plenty of eye candy this morning. 5 of the most favorite people. Such magnificence and amazing representation of leaders, not only of SAC, but the Bahamas. Thank you. That's right. Thank you, Brenda. I think Brenda was, what, 74? 74, yeah. 74.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
Yeah, 74.
And she was honored last year.
Yes, yes, that's right.
This is your big brother.
Yeah, yes. But I digress. But someone keeps saying that 73 was the best group. I don't know. Best class out of all, Malcolm. And then I got a report of the Freeport asking why. Asking me to determine that. How did we arrive to say class of 73 was the best class? But 71 was a great class, you know that. 71. That's some great people.
Yeah, I've heard, I'm so proud of them, really. I know most of the
Chippy and all of that.
Chippy,
yeah.
My brother here, Brother Sam.
Yes, Ronald, yes.
And Reese.
Yeah, Reese. Alvin Reese, yeah.
And, because what has happened is that, we still get this passion, just to digress a bit, for track and field.
Right.
Even when I was sitting in the bench as an acting Supreme Court judge, every lunch I got from 1 to 2:30, I was down to the sport.
Good stuff.
When they come, they say, Lord, look who's coming up with Chippy and Reese and those.
Yes, they
still go.
That's right.
Yes.
That's another aspect of what they did.
Yes.
They're not doing today.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Yeah.
Somebody who didn't go to SAC says, I don't understand you all. Say you think you all just come out of school, but you all been out over 50 years and still carrying on like this.
But it's a heritage.
It's a heritage.
And Spence, we can't really expect people to understand and appreciate why we are this way.
That's right.
I don't even know myself.
Exactly.
All I know that I see SAC. I tell people that when my 5 children who went to SAC was born, I saw a SAC on their forehead.
Exactly.
Yes,
no other school.
No other school. No other school.
You know what I mean?
That's right. No other school.
No other
school.
So 7 of us represent SAC.
Wow.
Yes.
I have a grandson.
Yes.
He just graduated 22.
Wow.
SAC or no one.
There was no other school.
Oh, no other school.
There was no other school.
Yes. Wow, good stuff. Dr. Ronnie Knowles, man, the SAC.
Yeah, Ronnie, he
another Valley boy.
Another Valley boy.
Yeah.
He was at SAC.
Sound like SAC and Valley is one.
Pat McClure. Yeah, call a couple of names. Call a couple of names for those. Call some more names from your era.
Oh, one of the. I was friendly with all the guys, right?
Yes.
We had a good thing, track being, but one of the greatest.
Kenneth Bowe.
Kenneth Bowe.
Kenneth Bowe in the summer.
Whitney Roll.
Yeah, Whitney Roll, yes.
But don't forget the athlete, Hugh Bullitt.
Hugh Bullitt, yes, that's
Went
right.
to Rome in 1960
At the Olympics.
Robinson and Jordan Brown.
Right, yes.
Couldn't be Hugh.
No.
All right.
My God.
Yeah.
Now, the recent Carifta Games, with that young fella from SAC.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Neely.
God, Neely.
Neely.
Oh man.
Neely.
Wow.
Yes.
Anyhow, I digress again. Let me go to back to the start.
We are so proud of our accomplishments in the past, and of course, this new generation of athletes.
Yes.
As well as our academics. We have some brilliant young people coming out this year. Class of 2025, shout out to you. We are very, very proud of them, and we have so much to be thankful for, and we have so much to celebrate. So why not celebrate the achievements of the great St. Augustine's College?
Oh my, that's
we are
right.
the movers and the shakers. If you look around this country and even the world, you know that SAC alumni are the ones who move and shake. It's no doubt. I know people try to say it ain't all that. I hear people say, "Oh, any school could do well." I say, no. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I say it's nothing like a SAC education. I'm a product of a SAC education. Okay, and I've seen it all over. I tell people at UB, I could always tell, okay, that's a soccer.
Right,
even sometimes the lecturers say, okay, that's
you can tell.
Yeah, man. It goes without saying.
My first cousin, Peter DeVoe Isaacs, we went to Eastern Junior first, and then we passed the common entrance to go to SAC. When we got our letter, we walked from Eastern Junior in Palmdale, going home. And every 5 minutes we stopped to read the letter. We could not believe that.
It, right?
Yeah, you're going to SAC on a full government scholarship.
That's right.
So that's the kind of feeling we have for this great school, eh?
Yeah. You were at Eastern Junior.
I was at Junior, yeah.
You know, Dawson Conliffe, your headmaster.
Yes, he was my headmaster.
That's my brother-in-law.
Yes, he was a good man.
Yes, good man.
He was a good man, Mr. Conliffe. It's disciplinarian.
But I'll say this to you, too. Just piggyback on what you said. See, what I always tell people, from the time I went to SAC, Father Frederick, for his headmaster, he always told us, service above self.
Yes.
You look in this country.
Yes.
With a few exceptions. Our SACers are in every aspect of the development of the Bahamas.
Yes, sir.
And be humble, you know. They don't go out there on the TV or what, you know. They beg us to come in because they know we have something to offer. I'm sorry.
That's for sure.
You see this.
That's for sure.
And they're so proud to walk and say, where you come? I'm a SACer.
Right.
Today, tomorrow, and forever.
And forever.
SAC forever.
Yes.
Yes, and you know, when you get this joy flowing from you.
Yes.
You're going to do it because it's inside your DNA.
Yes.
You feel it. Yes.
All your blood.
All your blood begin to flow.
Yes.
When I hear a host here on this radio, I turn on my radio and I listen to the great Spence Finlayson.
Yes.
He said he make it play to the world.
Yes.
He is a SACer.
That's
Correct.
right.
I'm so proud of him.
Yes.
Not only that, he's a valley boy.
That's right. Thank you.
Well, you know,
His brother's like a brother to me.
Wow.
The great
outfits.
Finlayson.
Yes.
And you know that's why I like him too, because he's a valley boy.
Yeah.
Great Bahamian.
Yeah.
So you were one of them fellas with that banner, man. They say you was bad with that banner.
Oh yeah, we used to dance.
It's Thompson. He was bad with that banner. Huh?
Went out
my
in 1960 on Bay Street. City Lumber Yard.
Yeah, City Lumber
Yard. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Befinas.
Right, I remember.
Oh, it was myself, Steve Sands.
Yeah,
Derek Cambridge.
Right, yeah,
and
King
Kingsley Clark.
Big toe. Kingsley was a banner man, I remember.
Yeah, 4 of us.
Yeah, we from the same corner.
We danced like from dusk to dawn.
Wow. All right. Well, we still have some time left. Any more specifics you want to share, Ms. Thompson?
So if you're feeling
Principal Thompson.
If you are feeling the excitement in this room today, alumni, we want you to come out and give back. As Malcolm spoke about, we were taught to live a life of service and to give back. And so all that SAC has poured into you, we're asking you to come and give back to SAC. And if you cannot attend the ball, we welcome your donations.
Yes.
And so the Alumni Association has visited the Northern Bahamas, trying to get a chapter.
Correct.
Maybe Dr. Brown could speak a little bit about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Brown.
During the Easter holiday, it was a private time for me, but I said, why not meet with the alumni down in Grand Bahama? And oh boy, we have a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot down there.
Alumni down there. And so we are going to start the first alumni chapter.
Awesome.
In Grand Bahama, they're going to be the first, because we know a lot of SAC wants to give back, but you know, the islands or even in the States, it may separate us, but we don't want you to feel like we're leaving you out. Yes, service, and that's what we want to give back to SAC, give back to our students. You can see, as you talked about Egan Neely,
yes,
he is a product of someone giving service to SAC.
Good stuff.
So if we continue to give back to SAC, there's so much more that we can do. I remember growing up, we always say we wanted that Uncle Lou auditorium.
Yes,
we
man.
need to get that, eh? We need to do it, and that is one of the goals.
Uncle Lou was a great man.
That's a passion
yes.
of mine, to make sure that auditorium is open. You know why? Because we need to make money for SAC too. So when SAC having a ball, you come to Lord. Any one of us have an event, we go to SAC, and the money continues.
Yes,
to
makes
go,
a lot of sense.
Yes, to go turn over. So SACers, please, as the principal said, if you cannot attend the ball, listen, give a donation. $8, $80, $800, $8 million. Right. I know we have SACers who could donate $8 million easily.
I ain't calling too much names.
No, but we know. Give back to SAC. I know Dr. Diego DeVoe, he always said, that's just going to give back to SAC.
He does a great job.
I always tell my mother always said, when you extend your hand to give, it is open to receive. So once you extend your hand to give, trust me, you will see the blessings not only flow for you, for your children and your great-grandchildren.
Thanks.
I'd just like to say this, right? We're talking about SAC multi-purpose building.
Yes.
Way back. That has been Leviticus, Uncle Lou, dream.
Yes.
Oh, we walked the pavement.
Yes.
We brought a guy in from Minnesota who sat down, was telling us how we can finance the thing, that sort of thing. That never got off because we could not get a lot of our people to do what we asked him to do now. Hopefully it's changed.
Right.
Because I hope before my good Savior called me home, I am not afraid to go.
No, you...
I will be able to see and come up there and see the groundbreaking ceremony of the multi-purpose building.
Correct.
And I want to see Uncle Lou. I want to see a statue, the bronze statue of Uncle Lou there.
Good man.
He has made so much sacrifice for this country, not only that, for the entire country.
Correct.
I'm telling you, he has left his mark. No one has to big him up.
No,
He
definitely not.
should be. He is qualified to be a national hero.
Yes, I agree.
And I don't think anybody could dispute that.
No.
And so, with God willing, and with the hearts of our people opening up, not only from SAC, but because of the goodness that emanates from people like Lou, that one day we will have it.
And we will have it.
Uncle Lou, and we will have it.
We will have it.
Yes. We will do what we can.
Yes.
And if you know SAC alumni living in the U.S., they can give also.
Gwendolyn Wilson is tuned in from Atlanta. She don't miss the show.
Yes, we just contact us at the college.
Yes.
We will tell you how you can make your donation and use it as your tax exemption.
I was just going to ask you about that. How about the local persons? How can they get tickets?
They can get tickets at the college.
Okay.
Call St. Augustine's College. If you're purchasing 4 or more tickets, we will deliver them to you.
Awesome.
And so, and this is our big event, but we're going to celebrate for the rest of this year. We have 2 more events coming up after the summer. One that we announced previously, a boat ride.
Okay.
And then we have a surprise event coming up early December.
Yes.
Oh.
Trust me.
Yes.
You don't want to.
You don't want to miss that. No.
That's going to be good.
Stay tuned to our social media pages, and you will hear about the upcoming. So if you can't make it next week, please make a donation and support us in our next 2 events later in the year.
Awesome.
Don't forget Friday. It's the talent show. So come on Friday at St. Joseph's Auditorium. Yes, the tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for the kids. Come and see it. Back at St. Mary Hall when we used to have the talent show.
Yes.
Come back and experience an old-time talent show. So bring your kids, bring your family. It's a family affair. So as you said, we cannot attend the ball. Come on down and experience the talent show. And come on, please give back.
I remember Greg Lampkin performing at St. Mary's Hall in my time.
It would be so good, Spence, if we would have some other time to speak about SAC.
Yes.
Because when you start talking about the talent show, it's in Mary's Hall.
Yes.
I can tell you some things.
Really?
You'll have your stomach rolling.
What?
I remember basically, I have the time to say this?
Yeah, go ahead, yes.
I remember, I was in Father Bartholomew's choir, all right? Every time he had these
He taught me music, but I didn't know.
It was Nehemiah Francis who was...
Yeah, Nick. Nick Francis.
And I don't know why he chose me. It was me, Nick, and I think George Wilson.
Oh, okay.
We were the singers, all right?
Really?
Yeah. And so I always thought I could sing.
Right.
So what they call my group, the Teardrops.
Wow, wow,
right?
Wow.
And I was just one of the events. We had this talent show going on. Two things happened. We got up there with Bud Soughton, Glenn Archer, I think Wellington Pratt.
Yeah,
they were my backers at that time.
Okay, right? Really? Yeah, try to picture them.
I sang a song, Under the Boardwalk.
Oh, yeah, the Drifters.
The
Drifters.
Under the Boardwalk.
Yes.
Stop it. You can't sing that at all.
You serious?
We had to stop it.
You serious?
And the other talent show we had, I was singing Exodus. Mm-hmm. This land is ours. Mm-hmm. And when I finished, it was full. Mm-hmm. Wow. You know, everything else. When I finished singing, they got up, they clap. Now, I feel now that I'm a Johnny Mathis. Mm-hmm. So they say, repeat again. So I got up to sing again, and I went up, and they couldn't make it.
Wow.
All up there.
Yeah.
And everybody started laughing. So Butch down instead of helping me, they walk off.
No. Wait till I see Butch.
Listen, there are so many stories.
Yes. I can imagine.
I can give you the time, right?
Yeah.
But boy, we had a wonderful time.
Yes.
And people sometimes ask, well, only boys. School from 8 o'clock until 8 at night.
A fellow who went to government high always asks that. Kingsley Monroe.
Yeah,
he always say, what do you all this to do?
But
he always
the bond is strong.
We
Yeah.
And we were back there on Saturday and after church on Sunday practicing basketball and track and field.
Yes.
Wow.
Good
stuff.
And so what I'm saying, I can't explain it.
Right.
It's like a spiritual connection.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Keep you drawing back. And one other thing, sorry, I can stop
okay.
right now. One other thing.
You still have a minute.
I used to do a lot of criminal cases in my young criminal. I love the courts, right? I was like, not now. but you get tired. But, sometimes, you have a case that's a little complex or you want to be fair and everything else. I'm on my way home now. You know what I used to do? I would drive up to SAC by St. Mary's Hall on top of the hill by the little wall, looking on the campus. I would stay there for a while. And I can assure you, to some people, you'll understand it, but others won't. When I leave from there, I am such a refreshing.
Wow, good stuff. Yes.
Good stuff.
Good stuff,
I'm not going to take no stress home to my wife.
No, that's not fair.
Right?
That's not fair.
But forgive me, man. When we start talking about SAC now, forgive me.
Passion.
Yes.
You got to tell me I'm a stop.
Listen, Saturday night is going to be a time to reminisce.
Yes. Saturday night.
Reunite.
Yes.
And so, good job.
Thank you.
Malcolm, yes. Just
we have a minute left. I'm going to give you 30 seconds and give Sister Anastasia 30 seconds.
So we want you to come out, please, and support us. Again, if you cannot be with us on Saturday night, please come out, make a donation, drop it off to the office. Give us a call. We'll come and pick it up from you. But it's going to be a night to reminisce, reunite with your friends, just have a wonderful time. It's going to be a party. And so we look forward to your support. I want to take a second to say thank you to those corporate sponsors, especially Zaymar, who is our title sponsor this year.
Okay.
And all of the other sponsors and companies who purchase tables. We appreciate your support.
Good stuff.
Those who are still thinking about it, please give us a call today.
Thank you, Ms. Thompson. Finally, 30 seconds, Anastasia.
And I'm calling all alumni. You say you love SAC, but let me show it. Come show it in your action by showing up to the ball, or send the school the donation. If you don't want to send the school, send us. Say it's for St. Augustine's College, and we'll make sure that they get it. Somebody called me today. I need to buy tickets. Any online? No, send me the money, and I will make sure put the tickets what it's for, and we'll get the school the money. If you want to do that route, go right ahead. But we want, even if you are abroad, to please send the donation, okay? An air market for SAC. We're going to make sure everyone is going to be there. Let's do this. A SAC style. All eyes are on us.
That's of course.
So I want us to turn away people on next week, Saturday, where we said we have no more room. Thank you. So please, come on and support us.
Thank you so much. That's the end of our time.
Yes.
Appreciate SAC being here with me today. My producer is the SAC man, as you know, Ronald Barefoot Sims, class of 71. Thank you, Malcolm Adley. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Great 400-meter runner, banner, dancer, and everything else.
And a valley boy.
And a valley boy. And Miss Thompson, the principal. Good to see you. And of course, Anastasia, a valley girl.
Yes.
Tune in again tomorrow for another scintillating program on Immediate Response. God bless you as you live your best life now. Camera there.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Nika B, and I'm bringing you the heat with my crew on The Drop. We vibing, we reacting.
Hot videos.
We talking to the hottest music producers,
Hot interviewers.
Bahamian artists, and Bahamian DJs.
Let's go to the drop.